So I went on a road trip to Mendocino, and while I would love to just show you these nice clips and wax poetic about how amazing it was, unfortunately, reality is a little different. This was you, okay? Picking up the whole bed.
I'm sorry.
And I was just on this little sliver. The thing is, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I see all the perfect personas that people are putting out, and I think to myself, maybe that's possible. But yeah, it's not. But maybe that's okay. And oh, by the way, we were supposed to leave at 10 a.m. You'll see why that's important in a bit. My guy is not answering the door. He's in there, I think. Hello.
Oh, do I have to open the trunk? Okay, I thought you had the key.
And so we set off. While I am a perfectionist, I am also a huge procrastinator, and that's how we ended up having no lunch spot planned, and so we just stopped at a random spot up on the way to Mendocino. This is the first time I've ever gone on a trip like this without my family. The last time I came to Mendocino, my parents were driving and I was in the back seat, happily sleeping away. Now I'm the one driving and making all the decisions, so naturally, I want everything to be nice and planned out. But as we got closer to Mendocino, childhood memories started surfacing, and then I just had to make an unplanned stop at a place that for the past 10 years, I've only seen in my memories. So we just arrived. This place is incredibly beautiful. Here we have one dead Archie. You know how online you see all these people with their like perfect road trips or like perfect this or perfect that. So I'm like, you know what? I want my own perfect road trip. So I woke up late, forgot to pack a lot of things. This guy was like 30 minutes late out of his own house. So perfect road trip, off to a great start. My arm is so incredibly tired. I've had bits and pieces of this landscape pop up in my mind from time to time, and stumbling upon it like this is low-key kind of amazing and also super nostalgic. I remember I used to come here when I was like a kid, and like I still remember like seeing this place in my head, and I never knew where it was. And then now coming back, I finally like, it came to me. If I like planned everything perfectly out, I don't think I would have stopped here. Like genuinely, I would have just driven past and be like, okay, gotta hit our destinations, gotta go to like XYZ.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know. Low-key, I feel like going out without a plan is more fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely not because I'm just, you know, lazy. And like, I don't wanna make plans. Okay, we're finally in our Airbnb. This place is pretty nice. We have decided to cook to save money. So Archie is here slaving away with these amazingly cut onions. I'm gonna step in and help super soon because I'm really hungry too. So this is a trick I picked up in college. If you have a pan and it doesn't have a lid, what you can do is you can take another pan and now it's a lid. I'm about to go to bed. It's like 12:30 right now, which as a college student isn't even that late, but I'm pretty tired. I feel like here most normal people would be thinking about, you know, how nice the Airbnb is, how nice the drive was, how nice the rain sounds. But all I'm thinking about is how I didn't bring a hairdryer, how I could have gotten more photos that I wanted. I feel like these perfectionist type thoughts are useful in moderation, but for someone like me who overindulges, it just very quickly becomes a barrier to doing anything at all. So tomorrow I just want to be free and not care as much and just go do things and enjoy. I just saw a deer down there. We're here at Glass Beach. And with a name like Glass Beach, you'd expect it to be glass on the beach. But unfortunately, all the glass has been carried away by opportunistic tourists, and now the remains are rocks. Right as we were about to leave, we did find a very nice rock that jutted out into the ocean, and the view from there was really nice. It's not every day you get to be surrounded by the ocean on 3 sides. But the next location did prove to be a little more interesting. So this place is called the 10 Mile Dunes. I can assume from the name that they are 10 miles of sand. This is actually like more sand than I've ever seen in my entire life at once. No matter where the eye goes, it's all just sand. I think I've forgotten how much I hate sand.
I tried.
So what'd you make here, Archie?
I don't know. It was already here.
It looks like a very fine spaceship.
It was already good.
On the way back, Archie was constantly complaining about the sand in his shoes, so Archie's gonna show the world how much sand he has in his shoes. That's actually like an obscene amount of sand. Like that's it.
This fucker.
And while we were driving to our final spot for the day, I realized I had driven across this bridge before. 10 years ago, in June of 2014, I had taken this picture. Of course, I stopped. I'm here at Russian Gulch State Park. This is another one of those places that I've seen in my memories, and I've just never known where it actually was until I came here, and then I'm like, oh shoot, there it is. It gives off this kind of like abandoned type vibes, especially because there are all these wooden posts in the ground, like the remains of the former bridge, and then what we have currently. It is a very, very nice place, but sun's about to set, and I really, really want to go catch a sunset. This place was so worth going to.
Yeah.
Worth the long drive, worth everything. I think that they just got like better and better as time went on. The light just got better and better as the day went on. It's like a forever where light starts off really good in the morning, and then at noon it just like sucks, and then at night again it just gets better, and now we're at the peak. Good morning. It is the 3rd day. We're about to leave our Airbnb. Everything's cleaned up. Lunch is cooked. And then, all too soon, it was time to go. On the way back, we had to deal with torrential downpours, which kind of ruined our plans for the day, but the views out of the side of our car window made up for it a little. Honestly, having a perfect trip is overrated. It's the surprises, the little discoveries that you make along the way that make the trip more memorable. And yes, there might be things that go wrong, but you'll remember the things that went right all the more for it. And if there's one thing that I learned from this trip, is that even if it's not perfect, it was definitely worth going on.
Could you at least have had like an outro planned or something?
That's it. That's the end of our road trip. It was fun.
Vibes.
Yeah, good vibes.
Good vibes.
Would do again. And yeah, let's just go on another road trip sometime soon. Okay.